all-stars that could be traded next. And I wrote down he had 5 names, and I added one because there was really no other like all-star really that could be traded. So I'll ask you, we'll go over and see could they be traded this offseason or just next in general. The first name, we just talked about him, Kevin Durant. Could you see
I don't
Kevin Durant being traded?
I don't think that he's gonna get traded. I think he's gonna resign with the Suns.
I think it's not out of this world, bro. I think it's not really out of this world that Kevin Durant and the Suns talk to each other and say, hey, it's not looking good. Where are we going over here? Because they're handicapped. We talked about it. Bradley Beal is handicapping the team, low key. They can't do anything. With him making all that money, like who can you go after?
Nobody.
Exactly. So, and I know Bradley Beal want to just hoop and live in Phoenix. Good weather, nice place to live. So why leave? So I don't think it's out of this world that Kevin Durant asks for a trade. The next guy, Trae Young.
No.
Could he be the next guy to get traded?
No. I don't think they're gonna trade Trae. I don't think they're gonna trade him, bro. Trae is Atlanta. He is Atlanta. I don't think they trade him.
Off the top of your head, what's a good fit for him? What's the team? Just off the top of your
Well,
head that
we
you
said the Spurs. The Spurs was
the Spurs was. Oh, Sam Quinn. He made this article. Shout out to him, Sam Quinn.
the Magic. I can see him on the Magic.
I love the Magic.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think I was out of my head for Magic.
They could do it too. They could make a trade. I think they can make a trade, bro. They just I don't know. And Nurkic said that the Magic are a good team, and he said they need to go over there. He didn't say this, but he didn't really say it like this, but he said they need to go over there and trade for a guy in Portland. He's talking about Anthony Simons.
Anthony Simons, yeah, they need a scorer. That's all they missing, bro. That's all. If Anthony Simons on that team, it would make Paulo life easier, and it will make Franz life easier because all they do is double him. As soon as Paulo catch the ball on a post, bro, they double him. And then he has to kick it out and Wendell for a corner three or these non-shooters that they got for a corner three or a three, bro.
Yeah, and
Anthony would be perfect now.
And it's not gonna be a long topic, but I do want to talk about the Magic real quick after we do this. But Trae Young, hey man, if they looking like they ain't trying to win, man, I think Trae Young gonna try and get out of there, bro. What are they doing? And I get it, he is Atlanta, but what are they doing though?
I mean, bro, if you think about, they setting their team up nice, bro. They got. We seen so far what worked with this team. If you put big, tall, good defenders around Trae, y'all can make some noise. And then they just traded for Terrence Mann. He's a really good defender. He's not a scorer, but he's a really good defender. They got Karis LeVert now. Jalen Johnson come back next season. You still got Trae, Dyson Daniels, Okongwu. They gonna have a lottery pick this year, so you can
don't have it. Remember, they don't have it. The Spurs have it. The Spurs have their pick. Remember?
Oh my God, Atlanta.
We was just talking about them last week. That's what I'm saying. They don't even have their pick, and they suck. Can't even flip it. The Spurs got it.
Well, they need another superstar to pair with Trae. That's the only thing. And either somebody on his same caliber, either has to be somebody on his same caliber or somebody better.
Who's the last really good free agent that went there?
To Atlanta?
I was thinking it off the top of my head. I was like recently, like who was good. I wanted to say Paul Millsap, but I want to say he was traded, but I feel like he signed there.
Yeah, I think he signed there because Paul Millsap was my first answer.
So Paul Millsap, I forgot when he got there. It had to have been probably like 20. I want to say 2013.
Was Joe Johnson? Joe Johnson was traded there, I think.
I think he was traded. Yes, I think he was traded.
Yeah, Joe Johnson was traded there.
But I'm not counting that. I'm talking
Cal Korver.
I think
that's the best free agent to sign with him.
Paul Millsap is better than Cal Korver. He's better than him. He's better than him.
Yeah. Paul Millsap's better than Cal Korver, but
so
I don't think
from 2013 to 2025, the best free agent they got is Paul Millsap off the top of my head. I think Joe Johnson. I thought Joe Johnson was traded. Justin. I don't remember. I'm just asking. If he was, that was a minute ago though. Like that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Let me see. Paul Millsap.
Let me see.
Yeah, I
When did
think
Joe?
Paul Millsap signed there
What about Joe
because
Johnson?
he
Look
was in
at.
Utah.
Yeah. Okay. So he signed. So when was it? What year was that? Was it 2013 or
Uh,
something?
yeah, 2013.
Okay, I thought so. So Joe Johnson got to the Hawks in 05, 06. Bro, that's almost 20 years ago. What we doing?
Yeah, I think yeah, Joe Johnson. I think Joe Johnson signed that too.
So basically, in the last 20 years, the best free agent they got was Joe Johnson, and the second best was Paul Millsap. So they really
Yep.
don't get a lot of really superstar type free agents to go to Atlanta. I don't know why, but they don't get those type of guys. They just don't.
Yeah, but
But
the way they building their team though, they building it like I wouldn't say I want to say low key like how the Clippers did when they had a lot of good wing defenders and a lot of 6'6", 6'8" guys. But yeah, Trey's just missing. He's just missing another star or either a player on his same caliber or a little bit better, and they'd be good.
they're gonna have to trade for one then. They gotta trade for one then. That's the case.
Yeah.
The next name, Zion Williamson.
Low key, yeah, I could see Zion being traded. I can see like if he gets injured again, I could see the Pelicans be like, all right, you know what, we done with this because it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked in New Orleans.
I'm only gonna say no, only because they would have did it already. Like I don't know what they're waiting on. We seen it's like we seen him get hurt. We seen him get hurt. We seen him have what 2 good years. Y'all should have been trading him. He's been more hurt than injured. So if that's the case, we would have been flipped you. So I don't think they're gonna leave him because I still think they believe in him. Because if they would have flipped him, I think you try your hardest to keep Brandon Ingram. But we just saw they just flipped Brandon Ingram. So Zion, I think they keep him for now, but maybe after next year they get rid of him. But this offseason, nah, I don't think so. The next name, a guy that you love, Julius Randle.
Yes, he gotta go, man. Julius Randle gotta
Oh
go.
man.
It's really not working there in Minnesota. The offense looks terrible. And to be honest, since he's been gone, I think the team has played a little bit better.
They have played better.
Um, the offense looks smoother. Defense looks a little bit better. So yeah, I think they trading him this offseason. To where I don't know.
I don't know where either, especially if he picks up that $30 million option. If he picks up that $30 million option, what team won Julius Randle for 30 mil?
Now, if he declines, then how much you think he'll get in free agency? He's still getting at least 20 something for sure.
With the year he's having,
He's
okay,
still gonna get 20
I'm gonna
mil.
be honest. Okay, I'll say this: the most he could make in free agency, I could say I could see him making 20, but I wouldn't be shocked if somebody say offer him 15, 16 million a year.
Nah, G,
I wouldn't be shocked.
I see the highest I see is 25, the lowest 20. I don't
Mhm.
see him going under than 20 mil.
For 3 years, like a 20 million average, but say in the 3 years, so what's that, 60 mil a year?
Yes, but basically about 60 a year. I could see a team doing that.
I got a question. If it comes down to it, would you be shocked if he took like a 1 year prove it deal though?
No, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked.
I can see it because Julius
Yeah.
Randle, for some reason, I don't know how he is. I don't know, but he looks like that type of guy that he wants his money. He feels like he deserves it, and then say don't nobody signs him, and then he goes to a team. What's a team off the top of my head that got money? I'm gonna just say the Magic or something. Magic go there for say like 15 million for 1 year to prove it and play good there.
Or the Nets. or the Nets. The
Yeah, or the
Nets got
Nets or something, or the Nets. 1 year prove a deal with the Nets and just hoop, play good, and we move on. So I wouldn't be shocked if he did that. I wouldn't be shocked. Who has played with the least amount of talent, Trey or Dame? Oh,
Trey.
least.
Trey. Because Dame had LaMarcus Aldridge. He had B Roy, even though that was a end of the career B
Yeah,
Roy.
I
B
would agree.
Roy, CJ.
I don't think B Roy was on the
Um,
team when Dame was there. I don't think. I don't know.
he
I
was,
don't
I,
know.
I think it was like his rookie year. He didn't play that many games, but he was on there as like
Okay.
rookie year.
Okay. But he didn't.
Um,
Then B Roy didn't do nothing then because he was probably hurt. Okay. Cool. I
yeah,
don't know.
CJ,
He had
uh,
Nurkic, a good
Nurkic,
Nurkic. He had a good
yeah.
Nurkic. Yeah, because
Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews was
he
killing
was a
back
he
then.
was a good player. He was a
Yeah,
good.
he
I
was
wouldn't
good
say
back then.
I wouldn't say
Norman
talented like
Powell.
all star. Norman Powell was
Norman
good. He
Powell.
was good. He was a good player.
Um, Jeremy Grant. He played with Jeremy Grant.
Good player. Trey
I think
Young.
Trey,
He's played with. He's played with
DeJounte,
DeJounte, Jalen
Clint.
Johnson, Clint Capella. Uh, who was the guy? Oh, John Collins. Uh,
That man was not it.
he had one really good year though.
He was not it.
He had one
Um,
really. I think that 1 year he averaged like 20 and 10. He had one really good year. Uh,
Bogdanovic.
he had Gallinari. He had a good Gallinari that first year when
Yeah,
they went
yeah,
to the ECF. He had a good Gallinari. Gallinari was really good for them.
yeah, he was hooping. He was hooping.
Honestly, the best player he's probably ever played with.
DeJounte.
Honestly, it might be Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson probably better than them DeJounte Murray years, if we being honest.
Yeah. Is Jalen Johnson better than LaMarcus?
At his prime, no. No.
Well, I'll say Dame played with the best talent then.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Trey played with the least amount of talent. Trey's played with the least amount of talent.
And that just shows how good Trey is, because he's taking these least
Yeah.
amount of team. He took a least talented team to the ECF. I know they got smacked by the Bucks, but he took that team to the ECF because the Sixers tweaked. But he's done more with less. So, but yeah, Julius Randle, I think he out of there. I think they're gonna try and get rid of him. I think it hasn't worked out, and I think if he opts into that player option, they might have to deal with it for another year.
I
I
think
don't
they're
want
gonna
the
try to
Jones.
trade him by trade deadline. If he does opt in, I think he'll have a better year next year. Just like good enough to him to get traded to another team, but I think they still trade him regardless, even if he does opt in.
Randall gotta go.
Yeah.
Next name, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Low key, surprisingly, yeah. With his comments about him wanting to see international players in big cities,
I feel like he was trolling when he said
I
this.
don't know, man. I don't know. Him saying that, and then like him, there was even speculation that he before they got Dame that he wanted to leave. There's been speculations about Giannis wanting to leave for the last couple of years. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if I don't think anytime in the near future, but I wouldn't be surprised if Giannis got traded.
Man, that man could be gone the next 2 years. What do they have? Like, you got Dame, I get it, but they're an old team. They're still an old team. And if you could keep you're still low key a title contender, but I don't expect, at least me, I don't expect you really to beat Cleveland, Boston, shit, maybe even the Knicks. So now Dame is up there. Dame is older than Giannis. Dame is like 34. Brooke Lopez is old. Bobby Portis is older. Then after that, what do y'all do? And then the thing is, and I think you can agree with this, the Bucks can't draft. They really can't draft.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You can't, and we
Jabari
really
was a
can't say
bust.
Giannis. We really can't, because that's just luck. That was luck.
Yeah, Jabari got hurt. Chris Middleton's always stayed hurt.
They didn't even draft him. They traded for that man.
Yeah, because he
When
was
he
the
was on the
Pistons.
Pistons. Yeah,
Yeah, he was on
so
the Pistons.
they don't draft good. You drafted AJ Johnson, who was, I guess, a project, and you just traded him for Kuzma.
Damn way, yeah. Damn, I'm trying to think who have they drafted in the last.
You drafted Marchand Beauchamp, you just flipped him.
Yeah.
So they really don't draft good.
And I'll say only thing with Jabari, only good one I give him is Jabari, but like he got hurt, so
Based on history, if Julius is available in trades or free agency, the Bulls will take him. Shocker.
I could see the Bulls doing that. Why you playing?
The Bucks had good development. What was the good development of the past 8 years?
Giannis and Chris Middleton. They did develop Giannis, bro. They
No, I
developed
give him
him.
that.
Yeah, and Chris
But what
Middleton.
about the other players though? Where are they? Like it's
I mean,
taken.
Michael Red played good for them.
I said the last 8 years.
Last 8, yeah.
I said the last 8 years.
Said they
I
saved
don't want
it.
to talk about back in the early 2000s. Forget that. I'm talking about recently.
Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings was a good draft pick for them.
You asked him, he was already good. He didn't need development. You asked him that, he'd say he was already good coming in the league. So I'm just saying. That's you know him. You know he will say that. For playing overseas and stuff. He'll say that. Let me see.
No, I can't really think of no other players.
Bucks draft picks. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, let's go right here. I just hate how this iPad just be moving so slow. Okay, when did Giannis? Giannis came in 2013. This is Giannis, 2013. So I'm gonna just read off the names all the way from then to now. It's not that many names. So in the second round, they drafted Lamar Patterson. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know who that is.
I don't even know who he is either.
Johnny O'Brien. I actually kind of remember him, but he ain't do nothing. Damian Inglis.
I don't know who that is.
Jabari Parker. We give him that. I give him that. Got hurt. Norman Powell, but they traded him to the Raptors. Rashad Vaughn.
Brogdon.
Patrick McCall.
Nah.
You just said him. Malcolm Brogdon. I give him that one. I give him that one. Don Maker.
That was not it, dog. Don Maker was not it.
DJ Wilson. You know what's crazy? I thought he was gonna be okay because he was really good at Michigan. He was decent at Michigan. I thought he was gonna be decent. Dante DiVincenzo. I feel like he was better. Like really not on the
yeah,
Bucks.
he was better after he left them.
Kevin Porter, they made a trade and all of that, so can't count him. Jordan Awar.
Right back there,
no, not no Jordan. RJ Hampton, but they traded him to Denver. I thought RJ Hampton was gonna be decent. I ain't gonna lie. Isaiah Todd, they traded him to Indiana. Marchand Beauchamp traded him. Chris Livingston, I don't even know where he's at. Not gonna lie.
No, he's still on the team. He's still on the team.
He is. Tyler Smith, and then AJ Johnson. So from 2013 all the way up to now, you 3 dudes that y'all developed that was good.
Mm-hmm.
So like they don't draft good. Development, yes, you drafted Giannis, you develop Giannis, develop Middleton, Brogdon, Jabari Parker. That's it. To say Brooke, they say Brooke Lopez's career. Did they? I thought Brooke Lopez was always good though. I just feel like
he was always good. He adapted
his own career. Yes,
he adapted.
Yes, he adapted with shooting the 3-pointers. So yes, I think he saved his own career. The last name I got, and I came up with this one, Devin Booker.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna do it. Especially since he said he wanted to be a son his whole life. I don't think he do it. Granted, that doesn't mean anything in the NBA now, but
Devin Booker, if they start to get nasty, just like with Kevin Durant, I can see them flipping him and going into a full blown rebuild. And Devin Booker, he is only 28. He ain't getting no younger either. He getting up there. He about to hit 30, which is crazy. I'm gonna say yes. I can see them trading Booker. Booker is really good, man, and a team like the Rockets could really use him. They got their picks, could use him. But that's it for these all-star trades.